Hey Penny, I'm going to make a video. Can you be good, girl? Hi everyone. Just talking to Penny. Just got done with my walking routine I do. Getting 1,000 steps in. Going to work it back up to 3,000. I want to share with you something I've needed for a long time. It's a Tenker, and you get all these pieces with it, and I'll explain them to you. Oh, look, that's reverse, but that happens, right? So I have a blender that I used to make smoothies in for dieting purposes, making sure I was getting enough protein, and it was so heavy. And it didn't fit under the cabinet, so I could leave it on the counter, and have it accessible. This is more like a bullet, okay? But it's not battery powered. It got power, okay? I have only got to use it for grinding coffee beans. With the price of coffee, being able to get my 8 o'clock coffee and grind it has been wonderful. Yes, I love you. Yes, yes. That's our sidekick, huh? So anyway, Penny, it's okay. Yes, I love you very much. So I wanted to show you the different parts to it so you can decide whether it is right for you. Okay? Now, Penny, you stay down. I can't show something with you here. Okay, so you have this that screws on, and it has your cross blade, okay? And the cross blade is for the fruits and vegetables, okay? And you just screw it on, okay? And then you turn it up and push it into the base. See? Line up the dots. And the minute you do and you press down, it's like boom, 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 But you don't want to do it in a fashion that it is constantly going. You want to give it breather room. But yes, and it tells you specifics on the front, okay, what you should do, cutting with a knife to certain pieces, things like that. And this will come off if you want, but I'm going to leave it on because it's instructional, and I don't want to lose the booklet by any chance or whatever, so alrighty. So once you have that in place and you have blended up a smoothie, okay, you have this flat lid, okay, and that's for if you want to store it in the refrigerator. But you also have the straw lid, okay, where you can sip right out of it or put your straw in there. And I have plenty of hard plastic straws that I can stick in there too. Okay. As you notice, it shows you, I hope you can see this, a max level. Can you see that? I'm trying. You don't want to go above that line, okay, when you are blending. It's another thing you need to know. Now, you have another blade called the flat blade. Can you see it's very flat? All right. And it's very sharp. These blades are very sharp, so be careful. Okay. But this is for your coffee beans, your nuts, cocoa beans, cinnamon sticks, ginger root, Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. Again, they have the little lines. I'm hoping you can see the little lines. So you don't overfill. Okay, and the measurements and stuff are inside the book. That's why books are important to keep. And it has a different type of lid yet. I'll show you that once I get this off. Okay. So you have ginger for a recipe or cinnamon that you just ground up. It has a shaker case. See? Convenient. Okay. But I wouldn't keep cinnamon or ginger or coffee beans stored in this. I'd clean it up right away. Instead of putting the storage lid, okay, on this one. Unless, of course, you're making a little custard, you know. But I would keep it basically absorbent free from other products. Okay, because this is plastic, this is not glass. Okay? Excuse me. After you have chosen the lids you want to use, like I can do it twice, and I definitely can make, oh, what would you call it? My, a double batch, but I have to do it one at a time, okay? And be set for the day, especially if you're doing food replacement with these, okay? So it has a little thing that comes with it that I'm keeping with the measurements on the different jars and things like that, showing you the levels. And I hate that being in reverse like that. I'll have to change my video settings next time. But the ice is at the top. Can you see that? You want the finer things in the bottom, and you do want to add some water no matter what you're mixing, just a little bit of water, you know, with your fruit, blending them down. Okay. Put that back over there. And you get this little brush to clean this. You can take the rubber seal out that's inside. There's a rubber seal that makes it seal tight while it's blending. And you can clean it all up real good. Okay? And this way you won't cut yourself with this brush. And this gets nifty little corners. Okay? Another thing that really cleans out corners on any item is chopsticks. Just so you know. I got me a set of metal chopsticks just for that purpose, for cleaning. I know, I do things different, don't I? But I seen it on one of the Japanese videos that I watch. So, and I wanted to share that with you, you know. And the base where, you know, your plug is and everything, the base of that, okay, you want to use a dry cloth to keep it clean. Even use a wet one. You don't want to put it in water. Immersing it in water is going to destroy the motor. The accessories, dish soap, and running water, you know, I have found that just let them air dry real good. You don't want to be touching them blades with your fingers trying to dry them, okay? Oh, and what I did was, since I had got some baskets that I kept supplements in, different things like that, I freed up a smaller basket so I could put it on the counter in my kitchen and leave it out. Everything's here together, okay? I have my healthy recipe book that come with it. and there is some really good ones. This is a good one, but I know you can't read it. It's backwards. I'm sorry. Maybe you can. Maybe you have the technology. But it gives you an example of Penny, how much you can put in at a time, exactly measured out, okay? And you don't have to drink it out of their containers. You can put it in a glass container. But there's so many smoothies in here, and all I've got to do is add my protein supplement to it. And I'm good. I'm good. I mean, this raspberry hemp seed soy milkshake sounds good, but I'd have to use lactose milk. You know. And it's a half a cup of raspberries, and 2 tablespoons of flaxseed, 1 cup of soy milk, but I have to use lactose, and you put 2 tablespoons of maple syrup in it. And you just blend it all together in the order, list, and you blend it till smooth. Don't that look delicious? I really like that. I'm sorry, my nails are all tore up. I've been spring cleaning, so, get up, get my coffee, do some workout, watching a video, 25 minutes on my bike. It's half a bike, I've showed you before, and I get my 1,000 steps in with that. This also comes repeating everything that I just said to you, okay? Instructional wise, how much you can put in at a time, things like that, and where you can call the company at any time. So with it having to go in a basket in my kitchen, so nothing gets lost, I don't have to keep the box, at all. The model number is BL219B. And no, I'm not sponsoring this. It's just got my approval, okay? I don't sponsor anything on my channel. I'm not even monetized on my channel. I just show you what I'm up to. And their website is www.tenkershop.com. Tenker Shop. And I was so glad to have it. And like I said, the booklet has their phone number if you have any questions. So, I'm not doxing them. I'm just showing you what I bought and what I've so far only used for grinding beans. But if that's something you might be interested in, that is something that you should invest in. I'm always looking for ways to lose weight, but I want to keep my muscle tone. I want to be able to move and do things. And recently I found out I have bursitis, but I found out pineapple takes good care of that. So I'm still going to have the pain in my hip on rainy days and in my right ankle that I broke. My left knee compensates for all I do. But I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep going, It's been a long, hard winter, and I've got to get back in my routine, and we will discuss that in the next video. All right. Love you. Bye-bye.